Honestly, if I could just make it through this video without crying, I'd be pretty happy. Hey y'all, my name is Tayler. If you've never met me in real life before, I put out new videos every single Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and I'd love for you to go ahead and follow along on my journey. In today's video, I'm going to be reading my breakup journals. I'm not really sure if I hate myself, if I'm trying to put myself in a depression, or what I'm really trying to do here, because this is not going to be fun. These are 5 different journals that I have kept, and I have marked all the pages that mention my ex or have to do with my ex. I did not read through these, I just marked it where I found it, and I guess we're gonna look over this. One of the reasons I think I have so many books is because every single morning I do my prayer time and my time with the Lord, and I journal what's going on in my life. I talk to Him just like a friend, and so that is what these are. They are like letters to God pretty much, and so when you're doing that every single day, you've got a lot of content to work with. And breakups seem to move in this kind of pattern. You feel good, then you don't, then you feel good again, now you're mad, now you're angry, now you're sad. It's kind of all over the place. And so you'll see that there's lulls where I don't have anything, and then there's times where it's like day after day after day. So we'll just see how far I get in this video. But as you'll see on each of my things, I have the day and the date, and then I wrote, and I won't read everything unless it pertains to the breakup, because obviously these are my journals and they have a lot of information in there besides just the breakup. This first one is Saturday, September 8, 2018. This is actually the day we broke up, so I had written this before because we had gotten into a fight the day before, so it's kind of like the writing on the wall right here. I wrote, "Lord, guide me in this relationship, for I cannot navigate it without you. Lead Johnny," we'll call him Johnny, I almost said his name. "Lead Johnny to you. Lead me to a church family. Thank you for your patience and steadfast love throughout. Lord, you desire for me to trust you during each minute of the day. You will not reject me in a world filled with rejection. I'm so glad that you don't." Like I said, that night we ended up breaking up. I'll end up skipping several days because that's just the nature of how journals work. Because obviously the next day is something that doesn't pertain to my relationship, so I'm not going to put that there. The next one that I wrote was Monday, September 10th, 2018, and I said, "God help me, for I am broken. This breakup with Johnny hurts so bad. I can't stop crying. I have no will to do anything. My energy is lacking, and all I want is for that boy to love you and in turn love me. My heart hurts, God. My heart hurts for you. One of your children is denying you. My heart hurts for me, for I love that boy immensely. I believe that for a relationship to function efficiently, it has to be equally yoked. Lord, I know you have a plan, but right now I don't understand it. If I was placed into his life to help him find you, then why has he not? I have prayed to you that he would find salvation. I have had others pray on his behalf as well. Why has it not worked yet? I know that your timing is everything. I know that all things work for your glory. But my heart hurts. I'm miserable. I just want to hold that boy and cuddle him. I don't understand why in a time already full of doubt, insecurity, and hurt, why this is being added on. I truly believed. I thought you told me that I'd find my one in North Dakota. Have I made this up, or is the timing wrong? Lord, I want to be with a man who pursues you above me, a man who is willing to pray with me. My flesh wants Johnny to be that man. I thought you were going to mold him into that man for me. Lord, this semester won't feel right without Johnny to lean on. Place him back in my life if it is your will. If not, please, please, please give me the strength and wisdom to get over him. But my wish is that he will find you and then find me. Help me to not cry as much. Help me to enjoy this life and all the blessings you've surrounded me with. Lord, I'm thankful for 1 week closer to going home. I'm thankful for new and old friendships alike. I'm thankful that you are for me, regardless of my situation." Woo! Oh my. Next one is Tuesday, September 11th, 2018, and I wrote a little bit of thank you to the Lord. At the end of the page I had written, "Thank you for no tears yet today about Johnny. I hope he is doing okay. I pray that you heal us both. I pray that he finds you, God. I pray that I'm able to move past our relationship and focus on what I need to do. If it is your will, bring us back together. If it is not your will, allow us to move forward peacefully. Help us to be respectful of one another. Lord, I especially need help with having connections with people this semester. I relied on Johnny as a confidant, an advice giver, a shoulder to lean on, someone to make me laugh and fill my days with. He filled the void that not having many friendships in schools created. He served an integral role in my life, and I'll always love and respect him for that. I'll also miss him and all of the wonderful roles he played in my life. I desire for him to be part of my life in an intimate relationship way. Lord, I know that what's meant to be will always be, and if you desire for us to be together, then you'll have us be together. If this was just a season of life, then I know you'll have someone better suited for both of our individual needs for us to be with. God, help me to not contact him or think incessantly of him. I'm going to take it as a sign from you if he reaches out to me. Okay, just pause. This is like just the fact that I wrote that because I was just so desperate. Like, you know, this is what, 2-3 days after the breakup. I'm like, God, it's a sign. If he reaches out to me, like, it's a sign. Anyways, continuing on. He knows where my intentions lie. And should he express to me the desire to get back together, then I feel as though that will be your blessing to try again. And then I have written some scripture. It's going to take a lot more than just saying we should get back together to get back together. The next one is Wednesday, September 12th, 2018. And the only part that really kind of related to this is I said, thank you for a finished to-do list and no tears yesterday, referring to that. The next one is Thursday, September 13th, 2018. God, you don't want me to question or evaluate the decisions you've made for my life. You want me to accept them and thank you for them even if I don't understand. God, I don't understand. I think that's clear to everyone. I understand why a continued relationship between me and Johnny would not work long term if he doesn't come to know you. What I don't understand is why we fell so hard for each other then if it wasn't supposed to work, or why you didn't change him since you want to multiply your kingdom. My desire is to be with Johnny. It hurts to not be in communication with him. It hurts to not hear his voice, feel his touch, kiss him. It hurts to not have good morning and good night texts. It hurts to feel like I've lost my best friend. It hurts to grieve the loss of someone who is still living. My desire is to be with Johnny. That is not in your plan right now. I don't understand it, but I know that one day I will. I hope he does too, God. I hope he finds you. I pray that he's contemplating this breakup and evaluating/giving thought to a relationship with you. I hope that he finds you through this. What a beautiful story if he could come back to me after finding you. In the meantime, I trust you. I don't understand, but I do trust you. I know that you'll make my path straight. That was another thing I tended to always. I prayed less mature prayers, so I would ask God, let him find his way so that he can find his way back to me. Instead of, and now the prayer is, God, just let him find you. I mean, I'm just another human being on this earth. So, okay, this next one is a good one. Friday, September 14th, 2018. Lord, I don't even have to rehash last night. I acted in disobedience. I directly disobeyed you. I'm sorry. I rebuke that action. I tried to lessen you to make someone else more comfortable under the pretense that I'd only be doing that for a moment so I could glorify you later. You have given me the answer on this relationship. I must listen. Your plans are greater than my plans. Contacting Johnny is not helpful and doesn't show him your strength through me. God, allow me to get out of my own way and especially your way. Greater are your plans. Greater is he who is within me than he who is in the world. You have a person for me. I have to let it go. The anxiety and the sadness. I lay it down, God. I lay down all of the worry. I will walk in faith. God, to you alone lies the power for judgment. I think when I think judgment, I automatically think negative, but you also mean positive. Lord, I have rebuked last night's situation with you. Allow me to lay down the shame at your feet. Continue to help Johnny find his way to you, Lord, and I hope I didn't ruin our ability to have a friendship one day. I can't exactly remember what happened, and that's the thing with like journals, you know, you don't write like, I text him so-and-so, but I do remember at first, like, I contacted him a good bit, and I did make the argument at one point because I was just, I was in love with this boy, and I was desperate to have him back in my life, and I knew that God had clearly told me to break up with him, but I was hurting so bad, so I was questioning that decision, and so I contacted him, which is in direct disobedience of what the Lord told me to do, and I basically said, like, you can get there. I kind of like cheapened the experience of the Lord in order to have this boy like me. The next one is, I think that's the same day, Friday, September 14, 2018. God, I'm going to make a list and hope this helps me. And then I had a column of what I want in a husband and what Johnny has to offer. And I'm actually not going to read that because I don't want to put this boy on blast. I mean, he doesn't like deserve to be put on blast. Like, I don't want anyone to take that the wrong way. But what I want in a husband list is significantly longer than what Johnny has to offer. I have to remember my alias name. So I did the list, which I'm not going to show. And then I said, God, the things I want in a future partner don't line up with what I had with Johnny. You know that. I can see that. Yet it's still hard. I feel lonely. I feel isolated. The thought of making it through these next couple months before going home is absolutely exhausting. I know you'll place people in my life that need to be here for this season of life, and I know that you've removed people for the very same reason. It still hurts though. I know you're forging me in the fire, making me stronger, but it's still painful. Help me, oh God. Help me stay obedient while also not feeling like a complete loser all of the time. Help me to look at the bigger picture. I know that you'll help me through this time, and I'll continue to praise you even when it hurts. Saturday, September 15, 2018. What a day. God, I'm exhausted. The argument with my roommate, the suicide walk, and then seeing Johnny's grom at Ebbs. I'm tired. Give me light. Rescue me, O Lord. Let me walk by faith. Believe all that you say about me. I'm doubting myself. And then I put a quote that one of my friends told me, that only Christians can experience both grief and peace simultaneously. Lord, this is true. I know it's right, but it still hurts immensely. Help me, O Lord, for I cannot do this on my own. I pray that you'll please send me people to help me through this, or send me Johnny back, God. Surround me with other believers who can lift me up and encourage me. This is a scary time. I feel isolated and inadequate. Let me see how you see me. Allow me to see the bigger picture. I don't want to spend the next couple of weeks or months in sadness. Give me joy. You love me. So this was like the first time I had saw his grom out in public, and it was right off of, I had done a suicide walk, and if y'all don't know, I have attempted suicide before, so it was already a touchy subject, and then I saw his grom parked out, and yeah, it just wasn't a good day. Cried that whole night. Okay, the next one is Monday, November 17th, 2018. That day in church, we had done like a spiritual assessment, and so I talked about that a little bit, and then I said, I spend too much time worrying about what is to come and not enough time enjoying the present peace that you have to offer. Still true. God, when things are hard and when the day is long, I must seek you and remember all of the good works you have done. God, in Genesis 25, Isaac prays for his wife, Rebecca. He prays on behalf of her. That is what I desire in a marriage, God, and I know that you are separating me from Johnny is just a stepping stone on the path for what you have in store for me. Funny how you'll have like these moments where like you have it together, and then you'll have this moment of like you don't have it together. So here's a moment of having it together. Tuesday, September 18, 2018. Lord, I'm feeling much happier today. Thank you for giving me ways to develop and grow and keep myself happier. Thank you for opening up doors to new friendships. Your grace is abundant and your mercies anew. I trust in your plan for me. Lord, guide me through the rest of this day and have me act according to your will in service to your kingdom.